Last week, bandits went to Borno State, internally displaced women wey go farm, go also firewood. Now they abduct over 200 of them, internally displaced people in Borno State. 24 hours later, they went to Kaduna State. 2 schools, they entered the village, started to shoot people, went to the 2 schools, abducted 280 students and teachers. So we're talking about almost 500 people. Now they are looking for money. Federal government say they know they negotiate. The state government say they know they negotiate. Small time news blow come. Say the state government appoint private negotiators to go negotiate for their release. Later the state government come and say a lie. They are not negotiating to release anybody. Sheik Gumi have advised President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to negotiate with the bandits. Say may not behave like Buhari, we know they negotiate, say make him negotiate with the bandits. That is better for us to throw the part of negotiation than to do wahala. Let me show you news. Kaduna-based Muslim cleric Sheik Gumi on Tuesday sought government's permission to approach and have talks with bandits who abducted about 287 school children from Kuriga Government Secondary School and LEA primary schools in the Sheik Gumi local government area of the state. The Islamic cleric insisted that dialogue was the way to go, calling on President Bola Tinubu to take a different approach from his predecessor, Muhammadu Buhari, who rejected the dialogue. The Punch reports that bandits invaded the Kuriga area of the Sheik Gumi local government area of Kaduna State, shooting at their victims before taking away at least 280 of the pupils and teachers from both schools. The incident occurred barely 24 hours after insurgents abducted 200 internally displaced women in Borno State. The women were kidnapped in Ngala, the headquarters of Gambaru Ngala in Borno State, while fetching firewood in the bush. Penultimate Thursday, bandits invaded the Golden Gora in the same Sheik Gumi local government area, prompting residents to barricade the Kaduna-Abuja Expressway in protest against the abduction of an unspecified number of people in the area. Meanwhile, the government of the affected states have refused to dialogue with the bandits to release the school children and has also refuted claims that it had hired a private negotiator to facilitate the release of the victims. However, reacting to the development, Gumi said in a statement, "The government's stand of no negotiation with the bandits is an unfortunate position. My advice is that the government should dialogue with the bandits, not only for these Kuriga school children abductions, but all cases. Also, the government should use the same approach it used in releasing passengers that were abducted on the Abuja-Kaduna train in 2022 to release the Kuriga school children and others. I am ready to lead a holistic dialogue between the government and bandits. It is my religious duty to do so for peace. I hope the present government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will listen by dialoguing with bandits because the past administration of former President Muhammadu Buhari refused to do so. Gumi had previously negotiated on behalf of state governments to free abducted people by bandits. In May 2021, one of the parents of the kidnapped students of the Federal College of Forestry Mechanization, Afaka, Kaduna State, said, rather than point an accusing figure at Gumi for being complicit in the banditry ravaging the country, Nigerians should commend the cleric for his intervention in seeking the release of abducted persons in the country. You see, if I go advise the federal government, we need to create a ministry of banditry and let Sheik Gumi be the minister because that's where we're getting to. The only reason why Sheik Gumi is still working free and is not under arrest is because he's from the north. If he's a southerner, if I don't dey jail since. Because why is Sheik Gumi working free and Nnamdi Kanu is in detention? Every time we have this banditry, Sheik Gumi is always the one playing sympathizers to them. May they negotiate. What is his interest in these negotiations? You tell me he wants to save the life of people. The more we negotiate, the more these people collect money, the more they abduct people. Their next operation is always bigger. So it has now turned to a full-blown business for them. When President Tinubu won the election, when they say he win, when they swear in, you know, some people they go meet him for office. Yerima went there. And Yerima categorically said that bandits are Nigerians, that is not their fault. That is because of poverty and uneducation. That instead of them all to fight them, let's negotiate with them the way we did with people of the Niger Delta. He said it clearly that government can go there now, find out where the bandits are, wipe everybody. But those places are villages and we have civilians there. So we have collateral damage. So instead of wiping them out and affecting civilians, let's negotiate with them. The number of civilians when the wipe out will affect, with the number of civilians when these bandits don't take out, when they don't kill, show plenty pass. We don't want collateral damage, and we are suffering it. Now 480 people would talk about how many collateral damage we suppose we don't get in the first place. When it was time to go and clear Odin by Esa State, they did not look at collateral damage. But every time we reach north, we go to look at collateral damage. We go to negotiate, we go to support them. And as these people collect money, they increase their threshold. No, we dey fool ourselves for this country. When we are ready to stop these things, we will stop it. When we are ready to put an end to this banditry, we'll put an end. Government knows what to do. You cannot tell me those people are more powerful than our government and our military. But because they are not, we they use small and they do it. Sheik Gumi not also spokesperson for bandits. How you tell they know where they do it, they go negotiate? Because not be till they start. He's not a bandit sympathizer. That's the one that they hide for this country. One day, he go come out to light. All of us go see him. More continue. With the watch on the blood you are sharing, we speak.